I wanna be different, I wanna be changed, till all of me is gone, and all that remains is a fire so bright the whole world can see that there's something different. So come and be different in me.
Hi everybody, it's LaTanya Nixon with Different.Changed. I'm so glad you guys came back to my channel. This week I wanted to talk to you about one of the side effects of chemo that is true for everybody, and that's hair loss. Now, if you remember in all of my other videos, you can see that my hair was really long. I had long dreads. They kind of hit the very back of my back, and so almost hitting my hips. So they were really long. I had been growing them for over 10 years. And so they were really long. I was really proud of them, and they really kind of spoke to who I was as a person. And so what happened was, like I knew it was going to, that the hair was going to come out. So what I decided to do was to have a haircut party. So I had my haircut party, and my stylist came to my home. I invited my friends, my supporters, to kind of be there with me to make it so that it wasn't as awful as it appeared to be.
Hello everybody, today is November the 16th, and today is the day that I'm going to cut off my dreads. Tough day for me, but extremely necessary. So, it is what it is.
I wanted to be able to celebrate life and to say, even though I didn't have my hair, I was still me. And so I went into one of my guest bathrooms, and my stylist came in, and she proceeded to cut off all of my locks. Now, I will tell you, during that time, I was a little tearful, because again, if you're growing locks, anybody knows anything about locks, it really is kind of part of your personality. And so to cut it off was really, really kind of hard for me. I cried through it. I smiled through it. I celebrated through it. And then I was done. And
well, I got my hair cut. I had a haircut party, and this is the result of it. It is super cute. I have a little teeny head, and this was just, it was just so interesting and so beautiful. I had a room full of wonderful women who I consider very, very close to my heart, and I did it, and I did it because I had to do it. And it's all good though, because I feel good, I look good, and this is just a part of the journey. So for those who have had long hair and have had to cut your hair off, know that it will grow back. It's a part of the process. Own it, and be beautiful regardless of your hair. You are not your hair. Okay? Thank you so much. Always be different, be changed.
And afterwards, my stylist cut it into a really cute style. Also on that day, we celebrated with different kinds of makeup for people with shorter hair. With my real good friend, who's also my makeup artist, he came over and we kind of celebrated with that. And then we kind of celebrated with the short haircut.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had surgery, radiation, now in chemo. And so I had to cut off all of my hair. And it's not finished yet, because it's going to probably fall out, which is fine. So I got my baby here, Jarrell. Yes. So he's here to help me with the makeup, because I'm going to be looking a hot mess if I don't have my eyebrows right. My lashes looking crazy. So my mom is here. Hey, Mom.
Hey.
And so Mom's going to record a portion of this. Mom, you just put it on us. Do how you want to do. So she's going to record as Jarrell works his magic. So you guys, as I've been telling you before, make sure that you have a great support system. And that is friends, family, adopted family, whomever you consider to be a part of your survival story. And doing things like your makeup, and I showed you the little hair accessories I've gotten. All this stuff just makes you know that you're still alive and you're not dead nor you're dying. You're just going through a phase. And put people around you who love you, who understand you, who are a part of your vision, your mission for being a survivor, and you are a survivor. So just make sure that you remember that. So when you get your eyebrows done and get your hair did all up right nice, you'll feel good about yourself. And know here, the other thing is that you're beautiful regardless of whether you put an ounce of makeup on or whatever else. But this just helps you feel alive again, because after you go through all of the chemical imbalances of chemotherapy and all of the scarring from radiation and all the other stuff that you have to go through to survive, you don't quite feel yourself. And so these things make you feel better about being you. But own who you are. Your body is changing, and that's okay. Own it. Do whatever you have to do. Jarrell has told me that he loves my short haircut. My boys love the short haircut. My husband loves the short haircut. And so we're going to rock this haircut until we don't have no more hair. When it falls out. When we bald, we still going to rock it. We're going to put on wigs, scarves, whatever. Or just not or nothing. You know, you can be beautiful with just your bald head. No worries. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever makes you feel happy. And have no shame in your game with that. Well, this is the finished product. My baby did me right. Hello? Hello? Hello. Is that not bang?
Yeah, that's nice. That's the bomb.
So, people, this is the finished product. You all need to contact Mr. Wonderful here. Jason Q. Design Company. Go right there. Put the big up. All right.
Okay.
He's the man. So again, people. Again, this is the finished product. Make sure you do something for yourself. Find somebody to make you look this glam. Love you. Be blessed. Different. Changed.
And so not too long after that, I started having plugs of my short haircut come out. I literally would touch it and I'd have a handful of hair. And I will be honest with you, that was really, really tough. But I'm so glad that I actually cut my dreads off, because I don't know if I could have dealt with waking up in the middle of the night and one of my dreads are on the floor. So I was glad I went through my haircut party. But I'll be honest with you, touching your hair and it coming out in clumps in your hand is very, very emotional. So I want to go ahead and prepare you that if you already have long hair, I would suggest you kind of cut it short so you don't feel that really crunch. But you do whatever you think is best for you. But for me, I just needed to go ahead and cut it off and just get started and get started with knowing what it was going to be like to just have short hair.
Today is November the 29th. This is LaTanya, Different.Changed. This video is coming to you 2.5 weeks after my first treatment, which was on November the 14th. Since that time, I cut my hair, and if you can see, my hair is now coming out. Yeah, I'm literally able to just pull hair out of my head. And so it has started. And I wanted to record how I feel about it as I'm pulling hair out of my head, which I need to stop. I actually feel very sad about it, because I knew that it was gonna come. And I cut my locks off because I knew it was gonna come. Now it's here. It's just hard. So I want to prepare you that some of you that go through this may not be emotional, and maybe I should have shaved it all off so I wouldn't have to go through this. But I am going to shave it off this weekend because I don't want to have to keep touching my head and hair come out. That's very emotional for me. But in the midst of it all, God is good. I had an amazing time at church this past Sunday, and it's been a good week overall. The tiredness is still there, but you know, I'm still yet so blessed. Just touching my, seeing if that's coming off yet, but maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, it's happening, and it's a part of the process. It's a part of the journey. I want to encourage you that if hair loss is a part of your journey, to just accept it, that your hair will grow back at some point, and you'll survive it, and you'll be okay. I know I will be okay. My next treatment is scheduled for December the 5th, which is about 6 days away, and I'll get through that. And just know that God is on your side. He loves you. He's there for you. Try to be as stress-free as you possibly can. Surround yourself with people who are positive, who encourage you, who support you, and enjoy your time. This is the holiday season. I had a great Thanksgiving. Christmas is around the corner. Enjoy the time that you have with the people that you love to help you get through whatever time you're going through, whether it's in the summertime or spring, fall, or the holidays, whatever it is. Find an opportunity to enjoy the people who love you and who you love, and know that you will get through this. This is a tough day for me, no doubt about it, which is why I wanted to record it, because I wanted you to know that there will be tough days. But this day will pass and the next will come, and I'm going to be okay, and you will too. God bless. Continue to be different and changed.
So after it started coming out in clumps, I said, you know what? I'm going to kind of embrace baldness. And so me and my stylist, she came over after I told her that the clumps were coming out, and she shaved my head. And when she shaved my head, I went, oh my God, there's my face. I could see my eyes popping, and I thought, okay, this is not going to be as hard as what I thought. And I began to embrace my bald head. And interestingly enough, people were like, oh my God, Dr. Nix, you look amazing. And so what I will say to you is, it is a part of your journey if you're on chemo that you're going to lose your hair. Just celebrate life and know that your hair will grow back. Even now, I'm starting to get some fuzz on my head, and it's coming back really pretty and very fine, like baby hairs. And so just know that the hair will grow back. Just accept it and do what you have to do and live. Okay? Thanks so much for joining me on my videos. I'm so proud of you guys for following me, and do what I always say do. Be different and remain changed. See you next time.